Valve's next Half-Life game is in the works. They successfully innovated the series with Half-Life Alyx and VR, but what are their plans for Half-Life 3? Gabe Newell just said there is no shortage of innovations in the industry right now. So let's look at a new company Valve is working with that makes ultra-realistic biomes.
I think that Half-Life represents a tool we have and promises made to customers to capitalize on innovation and opportunities to build game experiences that haven't been involved previously. And I think that there are no shortage of those opportunities facing us as an industry right now.
In September, the employees at Hopoo Games started working at Valve, while for the past few months, a bunch of new employees for different positions have been getting hired. But there is a different partnership we need to talk about. It's RealBiomes. On their list of clients, there's Ford, Volvo, BBC. But what's important to us is Valve. RealBiomes started up in 2020, so how do we know they are legit and actually worked with these companies? Well, let's first go into what RealBiomes is, or what they do. When you check out RealBiomes, they advertise themselves as next-gen biomes made easy. When you check out their store, you will see a few different biomes for you to choose from. The first is Scots Pine Forest. They define it as the most comprehensive and realistic Northern European Scots Pine Forest biome available. Quickly create anything from deep forests to open fields using our intuitive Biome Painter workflow. There's also the Desert Cliff biome, based on the famous Monument Valley. These packages allow you to use them for whatever you want. They have plenty of different use cases, seeing as you get to create these massive, highly detailed environments, so of course, RealBiomes isn't only used for games. Simply, they offer premium forest, desert biomes, 3D scans, and landscapes. But the catch is, everything we just talked about is for Unreal Engine 5. So why is Valve working with this company when they have Source 2? The image they have on this site has a file name Client Logos New 2024. RealBiomes started up in 2020, and in 2022 they only had a few clients, and Valve wasn't one of them. So something must have happened between 2022 and 2024. But how do we know RealBiomes isn't just lying about having Valve as a client? They are followed by a Valve artist, which doesn't confer much as anyone can of course follow anyone, but it shows that employees of Valve are at least aware of RealBiomes. It's not even like they are some active social media account. Their last post was in May. You might wonder, why would Valve outsource with another company instead of just hiring the best for any position like they have done many times in the past, including hiring full studios? Well, Valve has actually been outsourcing quite a bit recently. You might know of Train, Valve's newly released map in Counter-Strike 2. Well, Valve didn't just work on it themselves. They hired Sierra Division, which calls itself a premier art outsource studio specializing in digital 3D content creation, which also has Valve listed as a client along with many other top companies. So Valve outsourcing artists shouldn't seem like some crazy idea. RealBiomes just came back from a trip to Poland and Iceland where they got new scans for more environments. But why would Valve need this company? Now that it is the holiday season, instead of opening up cases and getting nothing, ClashGG is running a Christmas event. They are raffling away a souvenir op Dragon Lore on December 31st that's worth 40,000 gems. So make sure to enter before it's too late, as they're also giving away over 200,000 worth of skins during this holiday season. Every 30 minutes there is a new raffle for you to enter up until December 31st that you won't want to miss. For every gem, you get a raffle ticket, so my favorite way to get them is through case battles. Use code WaterCS for a 5% deposit bonus and get even better chances at winning the Dragon Lore. They have free daily cases, a rain every 30 minutes, and a daily race for you to earn even more gems. When you want to withdraw, just pick from a wide range of skins and crypto. Just use code WaterCS on ClashGG today. Now, when we look at RealBiomes and Valve working together, I wouldn't expect Valve is just buying this $400 pack that anyone can get that comes with a bunch of 3D assets, textures, and meshes for Unreal Engine 5. Instead, they would have to reach out for a custom license. So has Valve started working with RealBiomes for Source 2 procedural generation? Or are they working together on a custom biome scan that they will just convert to Source 2 anyways? We could speculate on what Valve outsourced to RealBiomes, but what game would Valve even need this for? The entire point of RealBiomes is to generate realistic biomes, which isn't something that fits with the style of Dota 2 at all. Deadlock, although it's still in early development, going by its art style, it also wouldn't need a realistic biome. TF2, you could say the same thing. So for Valve games that are in active development, that leaves us with Counter-Strike 2, which actually would fit the realistic style of these biomes. But the thing is, Valve wouldn't need something this huge for CS2 maps, where things are precisely placed, which leaves us with HLX and whatever else Valve could be developing behind the scenes. HLX and procedural generation isn't some new concept, it was already expected to be included. So now Valve is listed as a client for a realistic landscape generator with a procedural workflow. What are the chances they are connected? In the Half-Life 2 20th anniversary documentary, Valve talked about their decision to make such huge levels like the coast, where they had to trade off density for distance.
It's much faster than walking speed. So you just signed up for building a huge amount of game. People can just stop and get out anywhere. So now you have this trade-off of density versus distance.
With RealBiomes, that wouldn't be the case at all. Valve could very easily make huge massive terrains that will be extremely detailed and filled with various props that also include sub-regions and different weather types. So is this why Valve is working with RealBiomes, to easily create a highly detailed realistic landscape, or is it something else? Whatever it is, Valve is not afraid to outsource some work, and this is what RealBiomes does, so it only leaves us with so many possibilities. Did Valve contact RealBiomes for a high quality scan in a specific location? Is it the realistic 3D scanned models? Maybe they wanted help with the general procedural workflow. They have a few other tech aspects they offer, but for now, we are left knowing Valve has had RealBiomes work on something for them. This might be because the current Valve devs and artists are working on something else that might require more of their attention, which might be why Valve even outsourced some of the models for the new train. So Valve is cooking something big behind the scenes, and it will only be a matter of time until we get official news for Half-Life 3. Subscribe right now so you don't miss what's next.